Welcome to the season finale of Survivor Long Island. It has been a long and exhausting day, but these players have delivered on every moment. But now we're down to 3. Sadie, Juju, and Gian. In a moment, they will have a chance to pitch themselves to the jury why they should be the sole survivor of Survivor Long Island. The only question is, who will be the winner? Let's take a look back at the players and their journey to get here now.
And I'm your winner for Survivor Long Island.
Sadie started as a self-proclaimed superfan of the game. She was a challenge beast, winning 2 individual immunities.
I think that this vote is literally going to determine the rest of the game.
Wow.
She found an idol and played it correctly.
I'm playing this for myself.
She formed and broke alliances, but never gave up the fight and drive to win.
It's like every moment in my life has been leading to this.
I'm really overwhelmed. I mean, I never expected that you all would let me get this far.
No, it literally does though, feel like this is one of the biggest moments of my life.
I'm really proud of the game that I've played to get here. I kind of surprised myself. I think I'm just going to be really transparent about the way I played my game. I'm excited to hear about their games. Honestly, they're both really worthy competitors.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be sitting next to Juju. I'm trying to rework my speech because I was going to kind of talk a lot on the Outlast and talk about all the people that I outlasted on my tribe.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous, but I never expected to excel this much. And I'm really proud of what I've done so far.
Will Sadie rely on the talking points of old Survivor seasons, or will she forge a new path to become the sole survivor?
I'm the next winner of Survivor Long Island.
Gian came into this game with a plan.
My strategy going into the game is going to be to build alliances.
He got matched up on a team with Helen, and they quickly had extreme power in the game, being in the middle of almost every organized vote.
Doesn't feel like a victory without Shell.
Well.
I was really blindsided by their elimination. So here's what I'll say. I haven't won any individual immunity. I haven't found any immunity idols. I haven't found any advantages.
And yet you're still sitting
I'm in
here.
the final 3. I've been on the chopping block. I've organized votes. Nobody's ever voted for me, no. I'm shocked that now I'm the only one left from the original motto. I just really hope that the jury sees that I've kept my hands clean. I've kept my hands clean.
With no votes to his name so far, will Gian have enough of an individual game to convince the jury he is the sole survivor? And then there's Juju,
I am the next winner of Survivor Long Island.
who stated plainly at the beginning of the game what she wanted to be.
I think I'm gonna be the tortoise for you, and it's gonna be awesome.
She quietly moved her way from being part of the community
If you're gonna do that, you're not the victim here, my king. Is the saying there's no friends in Survivor? I don't know. That's right.
to realizing that the more power she brought to the game, the more people trusted her. When she found the idol at the right time,
The tortoise is gonna win.
she knew what she had to do to make it to the final 3.
Hi, I feel really good. I definitely feel like I had to kind of play, not dirty, but I had to play really selfishly and for myself, which is fun. And I think it's because I followed this pattern of community building and focusing on my people, and then switched it to me and did it in a way that was leading in a kind way. I really wasn't trying to be vicious with my moves, I was just trying to be strategic and smart. I've been on the chopping block for the last 3 rounds, and I have gone by the skin of my teeth. Pretty much, it's always been me and another person, and the other person has gotten voted out because they've been categorized as stronger and more of a threat, and so that's been such a interesting journey to go through because I need to maintain my stamina and know that I deserve to be in this game, but I'm also trying to play meek so I don't get voted out.
Correct.
I'm just feeling proud of myself because this is not usually what I think people would categorize me as being an accelerator in. And I think I did a good job. What I did in my audition video, tortoise in the hair, I was the tortoise, honey. The tortoise was crawling and nobody wanted to look at it. Well, now it's here. So,
will Juju be able to show her silent but deadly strategy was the way to go?
It's all led up to this. The final tribal council of Survivor Long Island!
welcome to the final Tribal Council. All day you have spent voting out each and every one of these people. Now your fate is in their hands. One by one, we're gonna have the jury ask you guys a few questions, but I wanna start with a question to you. I'm gonna start with you, Juju. Why are you the next sole survivor?
Before I say anything, I have to complain about some things. I voted for Mitchell in the first round. I voted for Juju. I was pretty much at the center of every organized vote in this game. I started this game out thinking that the point was to win as an individual, but I came to know a dear friend and player, Shell, and through them I realized that the point of this game is community. I did not win any individual immunity challenges. I did not find any immunity idols. I did not find any advantages. And yet I'm here in the final three. And I've been thinking a lot about what this game is about, and this game is not called winner. This game is not called champion. This game is called survivor. And without the advantage of immunity or an extra vote, I've survived all of the challenges and all of the adversities and all of the tribal councils to make my way here to Fiji, all the way from Puerto Rico, where I'm from. And although I started my game out as a liar and a snake, I want to come clean now and say that I'm no snake. I'm a survivor.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome work.
Juju, why are you the next sole survivor?
I'm the next sole survivor because, and I mean this in the most earnest way, I did not plan on playing this game today. I actually contemplated texting Sam like twice to not play it and to just do camera. Not that I was scared of like the physical challenge or scared of like running or doing math. It was more that I was afraid to be in an environment where I felt like people were more competitive and better at being competitive and better at having that spirit than me. So I came into today really hoping that I was going to get past the first round and then I would maybe just sit and help you with some things. And it's actually been really rewarding to know that I can put strategy to use and put faith in myself and make it happen. I mean, you can see in my audition tape, my strategy was to be the tortoise in the hare and be the tortoise and win the race slowly. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping has shined through. I focused the first half of the game on communicating, being collaborative, having to make tough choices, but doing it through my heart and not doing it because I was trying to hurt people's feelings. And then when the tide switched and I got the immunity necklace, I realized this is for me. For me, that was a sign. For me, that was a sign that I had to do something for me. The decision to bring the necklace was something that I really thought about strategically. The time I got it was actually before we voted Mitchell out, and I thought to myself, you need to hold on to this, you need to hold on to that lifeboat, and I did, and I'm floating. And I'm really, really thankful. But yeah, thank you for this. This has been a fun day. Woo! Good job.
Sadie, why are you the next sole survivor?
I just want to thank everybody on the jury, the hosts, the crew, these two beautiful people next to me, for letting me live out this dream that has honestly been a lifetime goal. I say a lot in my audition tape, I grew up loving this program. I came in with a lot of knowledge of Survivor. I would say probably an upsetting amount of knowledge of Survivor. I kind of thought that coming into this I would be a big threat in that way because I think you all knew that I was very aware. But instead I kind of used it to minimize. I kind of kept playing from the bottom and making connections, and so I think that was a big part of what I wanted to accomplish here. When we look at the outwit, outplay, outlast elements of this game, I think I kind of outwitted everybody by being one step ahead. Knowing the structure of this program was definitely advantageous to me, but I also utilized my social connections to have all the information I needed to be a step ahead of the competition. I outplayed by, being a really big competitor in challenges. I think I really held my own in a way that actually surprised me a lot. Yeah, outlasting is really never something that I expected. Coming into this, I really thought that I was going to get cut. So it just means a lot to be here and to hear from the jury about what your time off has been like. And thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Now we're gonna finally hear from the jury. Let's start with you, Carly. I know you've been waiting a long time to chat with these folks. A long...
Damn.
Hi everyone. I just want to start and say congrats. Obviously, you guys all did what none of us here could do. So it's huge, and like take that in and enjoy that. And there's going to be obviously some emotions and some bitterness, as there always is, but know that like deepest congratulations to you three. I'm curious because we saw a lot of flashy moves. We saw immunity idols, we saw extra votes, we saw blindsides. I'm curious if you have a move that maybe wasn't as flashy or nobody knows about that you could share with us today.
Yeah, sorry, you said it.
It was actually Gian that came to me when we were having our group lunch. We all kind of, it was the first time the tribes came together a little bit, and we established a little bit of a relationship, and he shared some news about Mitchell. And so when I got on a tribe with Mitchell, I knew that I wanted to link up with him to utilize him kind of as a... Actually don't even know at all what I'm saying in this moment.
Yep. Do you want to start sounds?
That's
Okay,
fine,
sure.
yes.
Right. I honestly think my relationship with Gian kind of came out of nowhere, in the sense of I felt like we had each other's backs, and I also had Shell's back and Shell had mine. Obviously that didn't go how we wanted last tribal, and I apologize for that. I think we both saw what we had to do. But
What we have to do.
we do what we have to do. But having Gian and Shell, I think that really surprised me going into the swap, because I was kind of going in with Julia as my right hand, and I think I was not expecting for there to be an openness from the other team who had been on the matinee, on the previous team.
Awesome.
My friendship with Shell. Shell taught me trust. From the beginning, we had an alliance. Even calling it that feels disingenuous to what the relationship was. So I don't even want to take credit for the move. I had a partner that really carried me all the way through.
Perfect.
Next, we're gonna hear from Andrew.
Hey guys, first of all I want to say congrats. You did something that none of the rest of us could do, so thank you guys so much. My question is more for Juju and Sadie. We have to talk about the blind side that rocked the nation. When you guys voted me out, lying to my face about it, that really hurt my feelings. But you know what, it was a good play, because I had an immunity idol and I had no idea. I'd like to be walked through the mechanics of that. The mechanics, Sadie, this is more for you, of lying to me and making a fool out of me. And Juju, how you sort of rallied and connected yourself with Julia.
Great, because I didn't lie to you and I want that on record.
Yep,
So.
yep.
Thank you.
So I came into this game knowing I was going to have to lie a little bit and betray a few people. That's just how it goes. It was really my relationship with Julia that we kind of knew that we were the swing votes. We could go with you, we could go with you. There was risk and reward with both of those options, right? But I said to you, Juju, that I would tell you if I was voting your name.
You did.
And I meant that sincerely. I was afraid of you from the moment I came to you, this island. I knew that you were going to want to cut me at some point. You and I are always competitive like that. You come into this game with past relationships, and there is, you have to be weary. And I know that about you, right? You were going to try and cut me if I wasn't going to cut you, so I had to get to you first.
Yeah, the way that I kind of got them and rallied on their side, I think it was, I built up a fear of you for sure, but I also think you did scare them because you are such a great player. So if anything, your voting out's a testament to your strength.
Amen.
And
so strong,
I think that I rallied them because of kind of what I talked about, the tortoise strategy of talking about collaboration and communication and making sure that I said, hey, if the three of us go through these challenges together for the rest of the game, before we get to the singles, we're going to be able to talk. And I think I did kind of schmooze them in that way. And I own up to that.
Thank you guys.
Tyler, Joseph Ellis, you're up.
Hi guys, congrats. I think all three of you have played really, really good games and really successful games. So I just want to say congrats to you three. I have a question, and that is, do you have a moment strategy-wise that you're most proud of in the game? Something that maybe you orchestrated, something that led to a really successful move?
Honestly, fond memory for me is working with Julia, Sadie, and Andrew on the lock challenge. That was something that I really felt We grounded ourselves, we came up with a strategy, but also we just kind of like let the moment happen. And congrats to Julia for really being our captain in that. That wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't be sitting here without you, so thank you.
Gian.
I'm really proud of this moment right now. I'm sitting here in the final 3. I'm in Fiji.
Yes.
I'm surrounded by 2 brilliant players who won challenges and found immunity idols. I could not even dream of playing that kind of game, and so to even be here, like, I don't want to discredit the work that I've done to get here. You know, I'm proud of getting this far in the game.
Thank you so much, Sadie.
I think my most successful move was when Josh left the game, and I was put on a tribe swap. I'm with Josh and Mitchell. They're 2 former Mato tribe members, and I was on the bottom. And I kind of spoken to them both previously about working together. We just spoke about it this morning on the train. You kind of gave me a look when we started off the day. We were kind of on the same page. I felt an energy with both of you. You were 2 people I was really looking forward to connecting with, after the tribe swap. But however, once I found the idol, I knew that I was going to be fine, right? I had a bit more confidence, and I really, really worked so hard to make you both feel like I was so defeated and I had just given up, and you were so confident that you could just get rid of me. You didn't even think about continuing to look for the idol. You still didn't know that I had it. We were talking about it openly as if it was still out there.
Julia, United Talent Agency, thanks for being here, everybody. I'm just curious, take yourself out of the equation. Can you make a case for the 2 people you are competing against? Which individual?
Gian, I'll start with you.
I'll go first. I was really moved by your speech, Juju. So I would cast my vote for Juju.
I'll also speak to that. I would cast my vote for Juju Jaworski.
I have cases for both these people, but obviously that's not how Survivor works. I think I'm so impressed with Sadie's knowledge of Survivor and knowledge of this world, but I'm gonna have to give my vote to Gian just because because your relationship with Shell was really inspiring, and I think that I want to give you props for not using an immunity idol, and for playing the game in a way that was like there were no shortcuts. And the thing is, shortcuts equal strategy, but still you were playing strategy without that. I really admire that.
Josh Strobel.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations, first of all. You all earned this place in the final 3. My question is, we all had to make audition videos, correct, for this? You guys all had your own strategy. Can you please tell me one notable time that you had to change your strategy and go against something that you may not have wanted to do, but had to do in order to be in this spot right now?
It was voting Julie Kruger out. That was really, really tough and something I did not want to do. And to be quite transparent, we're going to see it in the edit. The reason I did it is because I was told by Gian that everybody was going to vote me out because of what Julia said, and I knew that. I wanted to play you aside. I really wanted to have that one-on-one, and I was like, I think I'm going to play in the spirit of Julia. Because what you said to me is you said, do you want to win? I do. And I'm playing for you. And I'm playing for you, Julia. I thought to myself, WWJD. What would Julia do?
And that's time.
I talked a lot in my audition video about lying and deceiving, and I did have to kind of pivot on that and be a bit truthful with some of you and before making decisions and whatnot, and I think that's what got me here playing so much.
Gian. In my audition tape, I talked about forming alliances as my strategy, and I think the biggest pivot I had to make was turning on our Mato Strong alliance with Mitchell, and that was against, or it was not in line with the original strategy that I had in the game.
It's Mitchell.
Hi guys, long time no see. I have a question for all 3 of you. It's pretty simple actually. If you lose tonight, where did it all go?
If I lose tonight, you know where it went wrong? It went wrong because I walked in here today thinking I couldn't sit here.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
Juju, thank you for being here.
Wow.
Gian, it's your turn.
Mitchell, I think the moment where it all went wrong was when I underestimated you and your trust in Mato and your decision to not play your immunity idol after the first vote. That moment still weighs on me, and if I had known that you would have saved your immunity idol, we may have voted different.
One last question.
You guys, I guess my question is, how are you walking away from today different?
Gian, I'll start with you.
I've been to Fiji now.
Yes!
I found parts of myself that I didn't know I had. I exerted my body physically. The biggest thing that changed me was working with you.
What I'm walking away with is the question. Correct? If you'll allow me the company, I'm not just a survivor, I'm in Miss Survivors, you know? And we're walking away with an experience that can't be duplicated and it can't be replicated even if we do season 2. You know, this is something that happened here in Fiji and it's been an honor.
Wow. I'm walking away with a big appreciation for you all and every step we took together to get here, and a major appreciation for Matt and Sam for putting this all together. It's very special. What a lovely thing we've done here. And yeah, just love to you all.
Well, before we end, I just would love to say one more time how fucking thankful I am that you all committed as hard as you did to this event.
Happy birthday, girl!
Yes. And with that, jury, it's time to cast your final vote.
I need a box and some parchment.
I will be taking the votes. My phone,
Wow. You can hold hands. The person who has the most amount of votes read will win this.
Where are we gonna go? You said it again.
I will not read it. First vote, Juju. Next vote, Gian. Juju. That's 2 Juju, 1 Gian. Sadie. That's 1 Sadie, 1 Gian, 2 Juju. Juju. That's 3 votes, Juju. The winner of Survivor Long Island, Juju!